The Leaving Today podcast, the show about the news, history, and attractions of the Disneyland Resort.
Well, come on, Wendy. Let's go.
But where are we going?
To Neverland.
Neverland.
Hello. Welcome to the Leaving Today podcast, episode number 105. Thank you so much for joining us today, this evening, this morning, wherever you are. I'm guessing if you are in California or New York, you are hanging out at home, which is good.
Washington.
My name is Mark, one of the co-hosts here. Sitting to the left of me is the game changer herself, Jess.
Hello.
And sitting across from me is the Trail Master Puppets himself, Udi.
Good evening.
Yes. So, for our listeners, we actually are thinking of you, and we want you to know that we are wearing masks while we're doing this, so that all you guys and girls cannot catch the coronavirus as you listen to the show. So that's how we're doing it here at the LTP, keeping it safe for you guys. So you guys can listen to the show with your mask on, I guess. That might help, right? Okay, just make sure you sanitize your speakers or ear or whatever. Okay. Anyways, we are.
Oh man.
If you would like to help us out any way that you like, we have Patreon. You can go to leavingtodaypodcast.com, click on the Patreon logo, and we make it super simple for you. That's our only spiel right there. If you want to buy something on Amazon, which you might want to right now, it's really good. You can click on our Amazon logo on our website at leavingtodaypodcast.com and do your ordering, and we get like a very small percentage of whatever it is. So yeah, and that helps keep us going here. All right, if you think this show is worthy of a good review or bad review, whatever, please go to Apple iTunes and give us something. Give us a couple stars, give us 5 stars, leave us a review. Let us know how we can make this show better for you. Mm-hmm. Okay, so tonight's episode, we are going to be talking about our top 5 places to get a drink at the Disneyland Resort. And we submitted that online to listeners, and we had a really good collection of answers.
Yep.
Much beyond what I thought there was going to be, but then we're going to talk about ours. And 101 tonight is probably dark because
it has the corona.
Yeah, the 101 is
It is
Social distancing.
it has been adhering to the shelter in place.
Yeah, shelter in place.
Order.
Yeah. But we do have a small segment on our continuing our stories of our past, present, and future. We're going to tackle a little bit of Snow Ice Scary Adventures. I'll give you a quick hint. It wasn't always called that. Okay.
What?
I know, right? Yeah, so we'll talk about that. And I forgot to say what our next attraction is, but I'll let you guys know later. Well, maybe online I will. Okay, so before we get into the show, I did pose a question to listeners last night about Disneyland and when it does open. Actually, now I'm going to think of something else right now. I'm going to add to it, just the three of us. So for the sake of argument,
Okay.
let's say it opens on May 10th. May 10th. Are you guys going to go that May 10th?
No.
Are you going to wait a week? You're going to wait a few weeks, a month?
I'm not going to let it alter anything we have going on.
Okay.
Like we were talking July.
Yeah.
And no need to change it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not in my mind.
Well, what if it opens in like June 30th?
No, I'll wait. I will go. Currently, I am not altering any idea of plans.
Okay.
I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not gonna let
the virus win.
I won't let that affect what I'm doing. I mean, at that level.
Right.
I mean, we have our, but and we'll get there. But yeah,
Sure.
yeah.
Yeah, just for me personally, I think I'm going to wait a few weeks, 6 to 8 weeks probably, just to see what happens, to see how people respond. And we'll talk about that in a little bit. Anyways, tonight's question was, what will be the very first thing that you guys do when you go back to the park? And we got a lot of good answers.
Do you want to go there first, or you want to ask?
What do you guys want to do? You want to go to the listeners first, or
Listeners first.
Yeah, we'll go because I already know what I'm going to do. But yeah, go for it.
Oh, the very first thing I got was Udi's post on there.
You're welcome.
Okay, so
You should read that.
I'm gonna read that.
Yeah, but not now.
Okay, so
Not the venue, not the arena for it. Yeah.
and I posted stuff on Instagram about I don't know, a few things that made me smile: the cherry blossoms, ice cream, Wall's apartment, and the partner statue. And actually, I could have picked one. I could have picked 4 of like 45 things I could have picked that
Right.
made me smile. But
Right.
those are just
Yep.
the ones I had.
Yep.
We've got 16 comments. What? Okay, so I'll go with the very first one. The question again is, what is the very first thing you're going to do when the park opens? Do you guys have answers too?
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
Mine's easy. But
Okay.
yeah.
Ariel says, that's my daughter, garlic parmesan twist.
gross.
Oh, she likes those things, but I never.
Shannon loves them.
Does she?
I think they have no flavor.
They don't taste like garlic?
I don't. Think
They don't
so.
have enough garlic. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
parmesan?
They just taste like bread.
I like bread.
So do I,
Yeah,
it's
but
gotta
like
be
if you're doing
good
garlic
bread.
parm, no, I agree with Jess. If you're gonna do garlic bread, garlic bread. Okay, no, because Jules happens to make freaking some of the most the bomb ass
He's
garlic
making it
bread.
for us, too.
Oh
It's
my
fire
God.
right
Oh,
there. As the kids say.
yeah, I'm never
Oh
gonna
my
use that
gosh.
word.
Yeah, no, don't they say that?
Yeah, they do.
I feel so old now.
Yeah, I know. Gee, Granny, Grandpa, what'd you say? I said fire. What does that even mean? Is it on fire? Anyway.
So she said the garlic parmesan twist, and I said, "Oh yeah, okay, but you have to share it with me next time." She never does. Oh, but to that end, we did try to get it, and they did not have that one, but they had the other one there, the apple one or something.
Yeah.
It was really good.
Okay.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
it wasn't garlic, but it was like, this is good. But anyways, I know what she's saying. Okay, Jennifer Vendetta, Jay Vendetta said, just soak it in. Absolutely right. People don't know who the people are, but that's great. Kristen Helm, 1313 says, my brother and I still haven't been on Rise of the Resistance. Udi, stop it. We were going to go to Haunted Mansion when it came back up.
Okay.
Well, good.
Okay, so that's a good. So yeah, so Haunted Mansion and Rise of Resistance, no problem with that. Laura Masson, Mashian. Okay, we have a trip planned in October, and honestly, I'm just hoping this all resolves by then.
It will.
I can't wait to go on Rise of the Resistance.
Oh,
I have avoided all spoilers, and I'm super
Good.
excited to experience this attraction.
Good. I hope you dodged our spoiler-filled.
I
portion.
guess when October comes, I'll just be grateful to be able to go and enjoy my time in the parks.
Amen.
Absolutely right.
Amen.
Amen to that. And so great for you for avoiding spoilers.
Impressive.
Okay, so can you pull up your phone, Udi? Because I don't know what's going on with this.
Oh, that I'll talk to you guys later.
Is it a real person?
It is, but I'll get into that later.
Okay,
I'll talk about it later.
I can't even. I don't even know how to say it. It's in Spanish. Okay.
Yeah, it's all in Spanish.
First Prime Alpha. I don't know what he's even talking about here. He said probably get married if they open before May 4th. Otherwise, get married again.
Did you not catch his post? They're getting married.
At the park?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Dude, okay.
I thought he's just goofing around.
No.
Oh.
That's Andrew.
No, did you not?
Andrew.
Did you not get? No, clearly you didn't read it because he put like, okay, he did that video and he kind of went like, hey, I'll give you a hint of what we're gonna do, and then I go, well, congrats and good thing you're gonna do it at Galaxy's Edge.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought he's just messing around.
No.
Oh, well, congratulations.
That's for reals, man. At least that's what I know. Yeah.
Okay, well, that's awesome. And shoot, if we could, maybe we could.
yeah, that's Adam.
Yeah, Adam. Maybe we could, officially be there.
Dude, I would be honored if we could work that out.
It'd be our first LTP wedding.
That'd be great.
Okay. Oh,
But we will not inject ourselves into that at all.
No.
No, we will not.
No.
I mean, we're not gonna make it about you, Udi.
No. Yeah, because you know me, I like running around making it all about me. Wait, hold on. never mind.
Okay. Fernando had a really good. Did you guys see his?
Well, no, I didn't read. I actually didn't read any of them really because
Okay.
I read the Spanish one. I'm like, okay, and then I kind of responded. We'll talk about it off.
Okay, so Fernando says, "You mean after I get my boarding pass for Rise, right?"
I'm
going to-
He
he's
hasn't
not
written
done.
it yet. No, he hasn't written it yet.
He says, this is actually a really good post. He says, I'm going to have my eyeballs glued to my kids' faces. They are beyond blessed to be pass holders for free because they're under 2 for their entire lives. For their entire lives. What? Or free?
So far, yeah.
Oh, yeah, so far.
Yeah.
I try and teach them how lucky they are that I didn't have access to Disneyland as a kid the way I do.
The way that they do.
Oh, the way that they do. For the most part, they get it. They're good kids, but this whole thing is giving them an appreciation for some things that can only be gained by experiencing it. So the first thing I'm going to do is watch Marissa and Luke and how they react to finally being back in their happy place.
Dude, I kind of,
Solid.
no, great. And you know what? After meeting them, I wouldn't like to be there. I would like to see that because I mean, again, when you go to the park with kids of that age, the real world doesn't exist. You know what I mean? The reality of the world doesn't exist. So
Right.
they don't get what's going on.
Nope.
Like my nephew, he's 6, has no idea, and he shouldn't. All of this craziness that's going on in the real world shouldn't apply to them. We should keep them insulated from
Sure.
that. And so I would love to see that, just running around like, woo, we're back, and then just, I'll elaborate when we go into what
we're gonna
what
do.
I would do, yeah. But
Okay. So very solid answer. Give him 3 fist bumps.
Yeah, for sure.
Skilled him off.
Give him a
and said-
fourth one for me.
Okay. Skilled him off and said, take my daughter to her first character breakfast at the Plaza Inn, get my boarding pass and spend a wonderful day in Batu.
Good answer, Seth.
Solid. Mm-hmm. I like all those answers, for sure.
They're great.
And then thank you so much for everyone who participated in that. All right, now it's our turn.
Excuse me. Don't hit me.
Jess, you want to go first, or what you're going to do?
I'll go first because she's not ready. Are you ready?
I am ready, but go ahead.
No, ladies first.
Why would we do the same thing I always do? I'm not going to change anything.
Okay.
I'm going to go right Pirates.
And mine goes right off of hers. I'm gonna go back and do exactly what I always do.
Yeah.
I'm not going to break tradition.
No.
Although we have.
We go right. We have, but because of where we've been historically right now in the park, now with everything as it's gone, I think now would be a perfect time to go right back to what we've been doing.
Right.
Indy, right on over.
Yeah.
Pirates, off we go, and that would be great. And yeah, I kind of go with the idea of what Jay Vendetta was saying, and then you take everything in.
Yeah.
And have that now that we're having that moment. For some people, it's not going to be as deep because they don't go as often.
Yeah.
But I think that won't, not for everybody. I think anybody that really connects with the park is going to feel that absence, even though they haven't gone.
Sure.
So yeah, I mean, I think it'll be. I think I think it's gonna be emotional when we go back in, knowing everything where we have been, where we're going, and what is going on.
Yep.
Yeah. So right. I mean, the real world is yelling, screaming, in my opinion, at the top of it, as loud as it can be. Go back to tradition.
Yeah.
Remember where you've been. That way you can look forward and marinate in the beauty of what you have. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
I agree with that.
Me, yeah.
See, I always still, even now, like the very first time that I go on my trips there, as soon as I go under the train tracks, I still get a little emotional. I always hug my daughters and they go, Dad. I go, but it's something that I do. And it's like, okay. And then I'm done with it. But I think for me, I appreciate it more. And I'm probably going to take a walk around town square and listen to the music, listen to everything. Probably go up to the train station.
Okay.
Maybe I might take a grand circle visit or tour around the park. I don't know. That's breaking tradition, but I don't know. I might just go up there and just maybe at least hear the train and see it, and then I'll probably go do Pirates and go to Adventureland. But and then I'll start complaining again about the park. No.
Go back to normal.
Yeah.
Going back to normal
Can
is
you
going to
believe these
be.
lines?
Yeah, going back to normal is going to be key.
Yeah. So I think that's what I'm going to do. But I'm just, because it's never in my lifetime, except for one day, been taken away from me. And we've always had that ace in the hole, so to speak. Oh, when things get bad, things we want to celebrate, we want to just get away from life. This is going.
Where do we go?
Yeah. And this is besides 9/11, that's the only time that's in my life it's been shut down.
Yep.
And I have no problem with them doing what they're doing now.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're just doing the right thing. Anyways, I loved everyone answers, and just always curious about that. All right. So that was opening question. So let's go to the news.
You listen to me now. You are talking about things that you do not understand.
All right, let's see. We covered they raised ticket prices. They increased the parking prices. Oh, top news item is Disneyland's closed. Okay.
Yep.
What?
So that happened. And so, yeah, I don't know, other shows were doing other stuff about it, and we just kind of let it marinate for a while, I'm guessing.
Well,
But here we are. This is the second week of it closing. Is that where we are right now? So 14,
Yep.
little less than 2 weeks.
yep.
As the crow flies, I
Yeah.
guess. It's 2 weeks, but in real time, it's about 10 days.
Yeah.
Which seems like a month. But
Yep.
anyways, how are you
9
guys?
days.
9 days.
9 days.
How are you guys feeling about that?
Well, okay. I kind of want to jump on a mini soapbox.
What?
Yeah. When
As Jess rolls her eyes. Okay. Let me have a sip of this apple wine.
yeah, drink up because I'm gonna be here a while. No,
take a nap.
no, I know. No, what I kind of want to I wanted to kind of talk about it a little bit, but I didn't want to dedicate a big old thing to it. I know when they announced that they were going to close all parks, and I'm like, okay, well, that's huge,
Right.
but then you ask like, hey, should we make do a special report, whatever?
I did ask you that.
Yeah, and then what was my response?
You said no.
Yeah, I'm like, the short answer is no.
Yeah.
I said no, and some people may wonder why, but I'm gonna go here. I will tell you why I said no. For a myriad of different reasons, but the biggest ones are gonna be one. Everybody wanted to talk about it. Mm-hmm. What are we gonna talk about? It's closed. Okay. I actually listened to a couple other podcasts talking about it. I'm kind of like, they were okay. I'm not going to name names, but
Okay,
they weren't good.
Okay.
The shows weren't good. I'm like, what? Because they were in a time like this, you need like people who know what they're talking about. And I'm not. And what I mean by that is that we have a lot of at that time, we don't know where we were, how long it's going to close. We still don't know a lot of things, and people are just knee-jerking reaction and talking. And I said, how are we gonna add anything of value by doing that? I said, no, we don't need to do that.
Okay.
And because I don't think that the added attention to that, though it is huge, is going to change a freaking thing about anything for anyone. So anybody who wanted to do that, okay, fine. Every podcast that I heard talking about it, making a big deal out of it, okay, fine. I'm not going to disagree with you. You're going to run your show as you want to run your show, and whatever.
Sure.
But for me, I'm like, no, we're not going to add to it. And secondly, with everything that's going on, social media everywhere, there's a lot of people talking literally out of their ass because they don't know what they're talking about.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I'm like, what are we really going to add? Nothing.
Nothing.
Exactly.
Nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
And so I'm like, no, we're gonna talk about it now because it is news, and that's where we are. And guess what? When we're done talking about it on the news, guess what? We're gonna be done talking about it. I think and then the next big story will be like, hey, it's open again. Cool. We can go back. Cool. And then what do? We go back and we go on about our day.
Yes.
If you out there want to make a big deal out of it, hey, knock yourself out. I'm not.
Okay.
It is a big deal, but what running around with my hands in the air, freaking like Home Alone, going, "Oh, it's closed." Gonna do.
No, but you have an opinion. You have feelings about this park.
Well, yeah, but I know, but I'm not adding. We're not going to add because it's basically going to be the same thing. We're not. It's a bummer.
Sure.
It's lame, but we all understand.
No, I don't think it's lame. I think
no, it's lame because we can't go.
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
but we all understand.
Sure, absolutely.
Yeah, and then anybody who is angry and goes, no, it needs to be open, needs to get visited by me, and I'll freaking promptly hit you in the back of the head.
Okay.
Yep.
Because that is not the right response, and that is selfish.
Right.
We're not going to do that. But anyway.
And I think Disneyland will be fine.
Yeah.
It'll be more than fine.
Yeah.
And I don't want to hear or even add to rumors about the company being sold to Apple. But I did buy a couple of shares at Disney stock because it's down now.
I know,
Well,
and
yeah,
then
I did.
Don't think I'm like
Should. I mean, it was
should.
81.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Holy crap. Okay,
So
I really
it-
should.
yeah.
I know, right? I'm like, oh, hey.
I bought a couple of shares this morning, but
Yeah.
anyways, that's neither here nor there. So okay, I guess for me, I don't want to add to it except that I'm just sad that it's not there. I understand the reasons why it's the happy place, but they're doing the responsible thing. But my question is, would you have anything to add to that, Jess?
No, you guys are right.
Okay, but tell me a couple ideas of what you think might be changing for them being proactive in the wake of everything now. Let's say they open up, and what do you expect to see? Because I have a couple ideas of what I think might happen.
I think what you may wind up having will be, in my opinion, I think you're going to have the biggest issues you're going to have is how they handle food is going to change. They're going to be a lot more, not that they're super hygienic now,
Yeah,
but I think they're really going to look at how they handle it even closer. And I think you're going to find the other thing you're going to find is going to be a lot more people walking around disinfecting. And they're going to be a bunch of sweeps. I think, my opinion, they're going to have something, maybe one person walking around and just common areas, just kind of wiping things down. And definitely, I think you're going to see a heightened, again, at the food where they're going to congregate more. I think you're going to find that. I think you may find people and CMs walking through queues and just
right.
and not saying anything, just walking by and just wiping.
Okay.
My opinion, I think that is one thing they're going to do, and then nobody, I don't think, is going to bat an eye. They're going to be like, "What? Oh,
No.
okay," and then on they go.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, really, I think that is the only thing that pops in my head where they're going to have to do something in that vein, I think.
Okay. I mean, I could totally see that, and I hope that they do that. One of the things I was thinking was like they might have signs posted and saying, "If you don't feel good today, we appreciate the thought coming, but you'd rather you come back
go
another
home."
day." I mean, because for me, just to be 100% honest, I've gone to the park with a cold.
We all have.
Our last trip,
I mean,
when we
I've
went to
never-
Rise, you were not doing good.
I wasn't doing good. I mean, I would never go with the flu just because I physically can't do it, and I wouldn't do that anyways. But I've gone with a cough. I've gone with a runny nose. But thing for me, I won't go with a sore throat. That'll shut me down faster than anything. Well, a headache or a sore throat. But I don't mind a cough. I'm saying that now. But so I've gone not feeling 100% and possibly contagious. So I think in those, I might give me more thought now. They're like, maybe I shouldn't go. But then I go.
But you wouldn't cancel a trip for it.
But see, that's the thing. I've already spent all this money,
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
I
You won't
know.
cancel
See,
it.
this is so you've got me dead to rights.
I know,
here. Yeah,
I know,
I'll
but
go. I'll just take some vitamin C, right?
Yeah, exactly. But I'm wondering if you're going to find Disney being more forgiving, and I air quote forgiving.
Yeah.
With that, like before, like you'd burn your ticket or your hotel stay or whatever.
Yeah.
And there may be repercussions as far as like, hey, you got to pay, blah 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 or whatever. I wonder if you will find that. I mean, it'll be the same. All right.
Well, what if they have now this may be far-fetched, but you're standing in line for security, and let's say they have a licensed physician just watching people. If they go, "Oh, Udi's coughing," and they might pull you inside and say, "We'd rather you not come in the park today."
No, but okay.
I'm not saying it's an invasion. I'm just saying they're not telling you not to. They're just suggesting.
I don't know.
We'll give you a refund.
I don't know.
There's no way.
You sure?
I think in our country where we are,
okay,
that is a violation of civil liberty, and it won't happen.
Oh, I'm not saying it's a great idea. I'm just suggesting.
No,
they could
I know,
do that.
but I see your point. But I'm gonna go like I mean, if I walked in through security and saw that, I would be flabbergasted. I'd be like, no freaking way.
Okay.
Maybe they'll have like maybe more
Temperature scanners?
No, none of it. No, but
Hand
maybe
sanitizing stations.
maybe
Well, that-
they're going to have a lot more of those. I think everywhere.
Yep.
But I think the other thing.
Disney Security sponsored by Purell. Don't think that's not coming.
Oh no, that is coming. Purell's going to be like, hey now. But don't be surprised either if they beef up their first aid stations, maybe add a couple more, and then add like, hey, if you're not feeling well, you can go here and here and here. Maybe in the morning announcement, add that into the map. Maybe put it on a board. Those kind of things that kind of like, hey, if you're feeling medically off, go over here. And we encourage you to go over there. We're not going to push you. We're not going to make you. But, hey, why don't you go on over there? I mean, there are many, many things. And I bet you a number of people are sitting around a table talking about that right now.
And you know, like Disney marketing is going, these masks, we can make them look like Mickey Mouse. Don't you think we could sell them for like $15.99?
No, nobody. Okay, by the way.
I'm just saying something to get you worked out.
No, as of today, nobody can buy an N95 rated mask unless you're in the medical field. Nobody. Even my business, we use an N95 because there are times
I use the N96. It's been better.
Yeah, there are times where
I don't know what I'm talking about, guys.
You're in a very confined area like I was today, and they has fine particles, and you're cutting. You need an N95 mask because it's fine particulate.
Okay.
Even now, my field, you can't get them for now.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll go back.
Yeah.
Like I feel like I grabbed the last two that our company had. I'm like, woo, gold, N95, woo.
Should put on Craigslist.
No. And another thing that happened today is that if they catch you price gouging, they're coming after you.
Well, sure. Yeah, they should.
Well, they should be. Yeah.
So what about the idea of rides doing boarding groups, virtual queues, as opposed to no what?
No way.
I'm not saying it's a good thing. I'm just suggesting. Both you guys say no. Jess, you immediately said no. So
And
let's go.
she didn't even let you finish.
I know.
Head
So
was
Jess,
like, no,
please explain
no.
your reaction.
No. Why? Let me ask you first. Why?
Because and I'm just being advocate here.
I know.
Because Jess, they don't want you standing around in Indiana Jones queue, touching the guy or touching the walls, touching the railings, and then forgetting to wash your hands, and then you touch your face because you're so frightened of the snakes.
Okay.
Okay.
So after every boarding group, are you going to go through and disinfect the entire queue, every wall, every attraction, and then let the next boarding group in?
Yeah, that's part of the magic.
Oh, it is. Oh, good. Okay, then fine. That's fine. As long, yeah.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
No, there's no, and that is part of the Disneyland experience.
Yep, I agree.
What is?
Standing in a line.
Yeah,
Of course it is.
Yeah.
Yes. In fact, I've said this before. I've had some great conversations standing in
We all
Pirates
have.
when it's like a late summer night and it's like, okay, we're gonna go on Splash Mountain or something, and
No, that's part of
It's part of it.
Part of
the experience.
the park. Yeah.
Okay, so you would not, but would it make you? So you wouldn't use any virtual boarding stuff?
Well, if I was forced to, I would. But if I'm not, no. Did I mention no?
I was gonna ask you. So is that a no?
No.
Okay. So same thing for you, Udi?
Oh yeah, no. There's no way. No. I would be, because then what you're getting at is fundamentally changing the park, and then you take away some of the things that are special.
But this is a new. era.
No. Okay, because again.
Did you say this is a new era?
No, I was, but Udi.
Yeah, no, I cut him off because I knew where you're going. I'm like, no, because you're wrong.
You guys, I'm just saying something to get Udi.
No, I know.
Okay.
Again,
He's doing a good job.
I know, because we're going to go back to normal.
Okay.
I fully, wholeheartedly believe we're going to go back to normal. I'm not going to go scientific because this is not. If you guys have questions for me, you have my socials. Hit me up. I will answer.
And yeah, Udi will give you his medical opinion on these
No,
things.
I won't give you medical opinion. I will go to straight numbers and go like, well, here's that. You decide.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't. I feed you my opinion. I never try to make you have my opinion. I give you mine. But anyway, moving on.
I'm gonna need more to drink.
Okay.
Yeah, you better.
But can you think of anything? Okay, what would be reasonable for you? So in
What
your
I said.
in your example, okay.
That's it.
How about you, Jess? What would you think would be reasonable when Disneyland opens up again to show that they've taken precautions to keep guests safe?
Hand sanitizing stations. There's going to be nothing else that they're going to do. I'm going to tell you that right now.
No, I agree with you.
There
I don't
is
think there
not
should
going to
that
be.
much.
You think that my restaurant? There goes my phone. You think that my restaurant is going to do anything different once this is all said and done?
No.
Do you think that Six Flags, and I know it's just Six Flags, but do you think they're going to do anything different after all this is said and done?
Nope.
No.
Nothing. Everything's going to go back to normal. Everything is going to go back to just being, well, thank you, sir.
Speaking of, when you see those other parks, Knott's mentioned mid-May they're going to open up.
I heard that this might go a little bit into like mid-May, early June.
For everything? Okay.
I don't think it's going to go that far. Maybe
I don't want it to, but that's just what I have heard.
Okay.
I recognize that I have an optimism bias right now with that, but yeah. I think we're trending in a way, in my opinion, again, that we're not going to go that far, but I could be wrong.
Lysol wipe, Mark.
What's that?
I have a Lysol wipe.
You can have. Yeah. In fact,
Well, I just bit my finger, so I figured I would.
We're keeping things safe here.
Yeah, no joke. I mean, we
are.
Okay, just if anybody's wondering, we actually have disinfectant wipes here because we're not quite. There you go.
Just wiping the microphone.
We're not quite at the social distancing distance,
We're
but
about 4 feet away.
yeah, but we are taking precautions.
Oh,
I can touch both of you.
we've got long arms. I did want to say something about Purell, just real quick.
Sorry. Cleaning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we're good.
I'm not going to go too deep here with this about it, but I do have a theory about all this stuff. No, I'm not. This is gonna venture into Udi's world here. That's just a second. But I think I'm right on this.
Okay.
So with the Purell, there's a certain age group, like my daughter's age range now. That generation of kids has grown up
With that,
with Purell.
Yes.
My generation did not.
No, we
Okay,
and to this day I will eat a sandwich with my hands covered in grease and dirt.
No, and there's a thing about that is you have to and I'm not being like crazy town, Mark of mayor of Conspiracy Town, but your body has to learn how to fight these things.
Yes, it does.
And that generation that my daughters are in right now, they've been sanitized to the point where Purell doesn't even actually work as much as they think it does.
No, I know.
No, it doesn't.
So
You've just been used to it. Your body has
it tricks your mind a little bit to say, "Oh, I'm sanitized." But like our age, no, our bodies had to get sick, so we knew exactly. Oh, we know what that thing is, and we know how to combat it. And that's all I'm saying is you can put all these Purell stations up you want, and it might make you feel better.
Yeah, but how effective they're going to be?
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to hope that they just encourage people. And wash your hands before you eat.
Oh my God.
Always do it.
Yeah.
And always do it anyways. Yep. Okay. Yeah. And that was my thought. I'm glad you guys didn't throw me off under the bus for that.
Yeah, we're going to throw you out of Looney Town.
And Jess is actually sanitizing the Lysol container.
She's doing what she does well.
Yeah. Okay, so anyways, that's all I want to say about the park. I'm very thankful that we have the park to come back to at some point. I'm going to, appreciate it more. I'm going to take more time, maybe spend more time, maybe not riding attractions, but just walking around and looking at some pictures and doing stuff and just picking up the energy. So bad that I would actually hang out in downtown Disney right now. If both parks were closed, I would love just to be there.
Isn't it still open, or did they
No,
close
they
it?
shut down
Everything, yeah.
Ooh, but I did hear the other day, maybe it was today, the days are bleeding into one for me, but
Yeah, because you're telecommuting.
I am. I don't know what's going on.
He's the only one who gets to telecommute.
Lucky.
No, I'd rather be in the office. I'm that kind of guy.
He's that kind of guy.
But I will tell you that I'm hearing rumors of what is the downtown district in Shanghai? Is there one there?
Kind of. It's just like right outside the park.
They're opening back up. I think.
That they're going to actually think about opening back up.
Yep.
It's right outside the park.
Yeah. So, anyways, I just thought that was a bit of good news. But we shall see. If anything develops with that, we'll talk about it. But other podcasts have done a good job talking about their feelings about it, and that's great.
Yeah.
LTP, we're still thinking like, I'm going to start complaining about Fast Pass from Matterhorn because I don't think they need to have it.
Yep.
Okay. All right, so is that the news?
Yeah.
Was there anything else? Any other soapboxes that you found?
No, other than it affecting Disney releases, which we knew was going to happen. We have Frozen 2, the F Word 2, already up on Disney Plus. They have pushed back Black Widow.
Onward's coming.
Onward is
Disney
coming.
Plus.
Oh, yeah, I want to see that.
Already. And then, so they are doing things to try to take care, and I air quote, take care of us as we're going with entertainment.
Which is
but
nice.
yeah.
Did you guys see the trailer for Soul?
Yes.
Yeah.
Isn't it the same thing as Coco?
I don't know.
I was like,
No.
It reminded me a lot of.
I love Coco, though.
It reminds me a lot of Inside Out.
oh.
Maybe it's a mix of it,
Well,
maybe.
it's from the creators of it, so the same writers.
Mm.
But it reminds me a lot of Inside Out. Interesting storyline. But I don't know if it's gonna be good.
Okay.
You know,
I don't know
I
if
hope.
it's. I have high hopes because I'm like, you know me, I love that kind of music, and
Yep.
so I'm like, yes, this is gonna be great. And then like I watched the trailer and I'm like,
Yep.
it's gonna be a hit or miss. I'm either gonna really like it or I'm not.
Has there been a Pixar release that you just did not like?
No.
a major, because they have small ones.
Oh, yeah, the major stuff. Because everything I've seen from them is pretty much fire.
There you go. No, I don't think so. No, think
Yeah, I can't think of one either.
Oh, speaking of like delaying releases, do you think because of the closure, do you guys envision any Disneyland Park Resort attractions being delayed?
Nope.
Nothing with Phase 2 of Avengers Campus?
No, okay. And this is where I can talk for a second because my field, like just a second.
Okay.
We are considered.
You're working. You're essential.
Yeah, we're critical infrastructure. We build.
Same thing as Jack in the Box, right?
That's why they're open.
That's right. Okay. No, their dining room is not.
No, but you can still get food there.
I know, but I'm not happy. I have to go in.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
Mark
I know
has to
you-
go in and take his sandwich.
Yeah, and then look
eat
and then look
inside
at the
Jack in the
and then
Box.
look
I
at the
do.
menu board and figure out if they've raised their chicken
prices.
sandwich price yet. But
The chicken salad? Well, you know
Sandwich,
they did.
the
The one
sandwich.
on 5-Star and Stanford Ranch.
that one?
Yeah, of course they went up.
no, that one did. Yeah.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Yeah,
I
but
can't-
anyway.
I can't stand for that.
Yeah, but no, you know.
Hang on a second. I'm
yeah,
sorry.
Go ahead. Go for it. Go for it.
Because I'm sure that there's some listeners that have like joined us but not followed all the way back and listened to older episodes. So Mark, can you please explain what you're talking about with a sandwich and Jack in the Box?
And then
Just
for all
quickly.
our
Yeah.
LTP OGs, you're laughing right along because you know what we're talking about.
In fact, Eric wanted to meet at Jack in the Box the other day. I'm going to have it first
No,
now.
he didn't.
Because it was right next to where we
Oh
go.
my god! And you didn't go?
No, I know.
Oh come on!
It's okay, I know.
Give them throw the dog throw.
Next
the man
time,
a
Eric.
bone,
Next
man.
time, Eric,
Come
I'll
on.
get you a chicken sandwich for $1.
No,
Well, you
okay.
know what? It may not be $1.49.
It
there.
won't be.
It might be $1.69. So here's my thing with Jack in the Box is I enjoy going to Jack in the Box not to eat the food, but I like to go there because it's quiet and I like to
Because
have.
nobody's ever there.
No, yeah, seriously, no one's ever there, and they've got good iced tea, they've got good drinks. So I'll have a drink there, but I usually bring my food and just sit there and eat. But I used to buy the crispy chicken salad, and I'm kind of OCD in the fact that I keep track of prices, like at different restaurant locations. I actually using the word restaurant is a big stretch for Jack in the Box. I get it.
I know, right?
But I did notice that a crispy chicken salad, I should say, it hovers around $5.19, $5.29 places, but that's in the greater Sacramento area. If you
Right.
go to Roseville and Rockland, that salad's a good 40 cents more.
Yep.
And I don't understand because it's the same.
Population has more money over
Yeah.
there.
I mean, if one opened up in Granite Bay, that'd be about $12 or
Yeah,
something.
right. They would have been like, "Oh, we're going to Jack in the Box." Yeah.
So I do joke about it, but it's one of my comfort places because often I've sat there and I've looked at the clientele that are there, and they're usually I don't want to say it, but kind of hunched over and maybe like repressed a little bit. And I'm thinking
He didn't want to say it,
That's
but
new.
I know he didn't want to say it, but he said it.
I know. Well, but I'm like, okay, maybe this guy. Well, the one that I mentioned before that location, there's a people that look like they're transients that's coming in and out.
Oh, okay.
And they fill their water bottles up and they leave. I'm like, okay, this is good. Whatever. So I do like to hang out at Jack in the Box, but it's very rare that I'll buy something there.
He just hangs out there with his food.
I do. Anyways.
And no one's ever asked you to leave?
No, not yet.
I mean, I wouldn't approach Mark and ask him to leave either. He's a big dude.
Thank you. He's a big dude. He's not a small man.
No.
I bet you a couple times like, go tell him to leave. I'm not going to tell him. You go tell him to leave.
No. Well, I'll buy a drink.
Yeah.
So I am patronizing.
You're a paying customer at that point.
Yeah. And once in a while, if I don't know.
Just give me some of their I love their tacos.
Oh, you do?
Oh yeah.
2 for 99 cents.
Oh yeah, 2 for 99 cents. No
That's
matter
hango-
how
it's hangover
That
food.
is not hangover food. That is drunk as shit food. When I am drunker than drunk, that's all I want is Jack in the Box tacos. That's all I want. Jack in the Box
Gonna be
tacos
a
with
fridge
a
full of 'em right
lot
now.
of hot sauce.
You do?
No.
Oh,
He does.
Yeah. Okay.
I do
Alright.
not. How dare you? They
Okay.
are not good the next day.
They are really not. No.
Anyways,
Okay.
moving on.
So if you're new to the LTP, that's a little background story with us.
Figured why not? That's a fun story.
And we often get derailed about that kind of stuff. But
Accurate.
back on track. We're talking about the projects at Disneyland. So you said Adventures Campus Phase 2. That's
I really
or anything.
I honestly believe none of that. Now, the only other thing, if you want to put a bright spin on everything, is now all the Imagineering, all the people working there that were working on refurbing can freaking floor it now. They don't have people they got to worry about. They don't have anything they can. I would not be surprised about when they open back up. They're going to see things done or a lot more ahead of schedule. I would not be now. I can't. I have no verifiable facts to back up that, but it's just because I know our project. We're not stopping. Where I work, we are I literally have a letter in my car. If I ever get pulled over or told you need to go back home, that I can show that verify that I am considered my job. Is considered critical to the infrastructure. That is the exact verbiage, and that is everything construction.
Oh.
So we're talking framers, plumbers, HVAC, sidewallers. You go on and on. I'll go on and on and on. All of them are critical,
yeah, I can see
and
that.
all of that goes into the park when they're building everything new. So, if I'm Disney, if I'm an exec at Disney, going, oh. Hell yeah. Beef up the crews, get everything done. We're going to come out because when we can open back up, we can go, hey, we know the park has been closed, but look at now. We have Carland's back open. Snow White, fully open. And Avengers Campers, guess what? We're coming early. Talk about a brilliant PR thing. So if I'm a Disney exec, I'm like, get double crews in here and push it. And move. Now we don't have to worry about it. And get them in the daytime and nighttime.
Yep.
And go.
That makes sense.
We'll find out.
Yeah.
But if I'm that person making that call, I'm freaking pedal down, go.
Okay.
Yeah. Because it will only make the park and returning to the park even better. Why wouldn't you do that?
I don't know.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Unless there's an ordinance saying, okay, well, no, you're right. So
No.
so they've got, you've got Adventures Campus in the works. You've got Minnie's Runaway, Mickey Minnie's Runaway Railway. I hate saying that because it's so hard to say. And you've got, whatever plans for Tomorrowland are down the pipe. So, and Haunted Mansion is in Snow White.
That's going to be done.
Yeah.
I bet you, Haunted is going to be done. I think Snow White's going to be done by the time we get back. And that's going to be freaking fantastic. Everything's going on Carsland. I think that'll be back with the Cozy Cones getting, and then I would love to hear that Adventures Campus is coming quicker.
Oh, you mean the phase 2 or the?
No, the opening day. Yeah,
Okay.
initial opening day.
Okay.
They may not change it, but it would be great. I think Disney is highly incentivized to make that happen right now.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. We'll find out.
We find out.
It'll be fun. to find out.
And one last thing that I came across the other day is that, hey, Disneyland's closed. We got that. What am I going to do? Well, what can I do to get my Disney fix? Well, you can listen to a podcast like ours or whatever. But also, did you guys check out what Disney Parks blog did?
No.
They released something called Imagineering in a Box.
Okay.
And it is a course. It's a study an exercise where they will have you create a character, create a themed land, create attractions. And it takes hours and days to put this together. So you can spend time.
Do you have to pay for it?
No, it's free. It's absolutely free.
Why aren't we doing that?
Well, I don't know. But you could create okay, I'm going to create a character. I'm going to create this new theme land called Udi Town, and you can create attractions and you can do stuff, and you get to work on theming ideas and coloring and story development. And it's this is awesome. Thank you so much for that. So, listeners, if you have time, well, you might have time.
Yeah, if you're at home.
Yeah, check it out. I mean, check it out and get your brain going and start thinking. This is the kind of stuff that gets me pretty excited. And anyways, that was that. Okay. Ooh. All right. So that's our extended news. Mm-hmm. Now.
Interesting.
Anything else?
No.
All right. So that's, Disney Parks blog. And check it out because I think it's the main thing there. Imagineering in a Box. Okay. And now let's go to our feature presentation.
And now for our feature presentation.
All right, to lead off our feature presentation tonight, we're going to continue with our story or our series on past, present, and future. Tonight takes us over to Fantasyland.
Yay!
Yeah, we're going to talk about Snow White's Scary Adventure. Yeah. Okay, so here's the past. Snow White's Scary Adventure opened on Disneyland's opening day as Snow White and Her Adventures. Imagineers had designed the ride so that guests felt like they were the main character of the story. In this case, guests were Snow White. Few people understood this concept, and some wonder why Snow White was not even featured in the ride. For the original 1955 version of the attraction, titled Snow White and Her Adventures, it was intended for park guests to experience Snow White's story through her point of view. Although a figure of her was added to the ride for a brief period in the 1970s. After guests boarded their ride vehicles, they would begin their adventure by venturing the mine where the dwarfs dig for diamonds. At the mine's exit, Dopey could be seen pointing to a sign that read, "Beware of the Witch." After passing by a forest full of Snow White's animal friends, the guests would approach a fork in the road with arrows pointing to the dwarf's cottage or the Wicked Witch's castle. The vehicles would turn in the direction of the castle, with two vultures ominously perched on the tree near it. At the castle entrance, the vehicles would begin to escape towards the direction of the cottage, only for a gate to fall down and trap the guests inside. As the guests went through the castle halls, passing by the skeletons moaning, "Go back!" guests would see that the witch at her cauldron preparing for her poisoned apple. Then, and only then, after escaping the castle, the vehicles wind through a dark forest filled with living trees before finally reaching the dwarf's cottage, with the witch standing at the doorway to offer the guests her apple. Finally, the vehicles would travel towards the entrance of a cave, and the witch standing above it tried to move a boulder to crush the guests with. Upon entering the dark cave, the guests would hear the witch meeting her demise before returning to the boarding area and exiting the attraction. All right, that was how the story went in 1955. I'm not going to go into the 1983 version because that's too long, but during the 1983, all Fantasyland dark rides were completely redesigned as part of a large overhaul of Fantasyland. This attraction and the other dark rides were modified to include the main characters of the films it represented. Today, Snow White appears once in the attraction. The present outdoor facade was made to resemble the evil queen's castle from the movie. When the witch offered guests the poison apple in one scene, guests frequently tried and sometimes managed to steal the apple and bring it home as a souvenir. When Fantasyland was reopened in 1983, they solved the problem of the ever-missing poison apple by replacing it with an image of an apple projected by means of a parabolic mirror. Guests who had reached out to steal the apple now find their hands passing through it. The original ride was manufactured by Aero Development out of Mountain View, California, who did a lot of the attractions back then. So now that's how it was. It currently it's in refurb mode.
Right.
And it is currently called Snow White and Her Scary Adventures. I think they might be changing the name again to something else.
Interesting.
Right? It's not as scary, but or something?
I have no idea. I
Snow
haven't
White's Slightly Scary Adventure.
yeah, slightly. I can't even come up with a good one.
Not so scary.
Yeah, but not so scary. Not so good. But not so good right now.
So good, right?
Yeah,
like
I don't
that.
know. That would be. Is it necessary? Well, I don't know.
Change the name? Yes.
Yeah. Okay, but the thing is, do we know how much they're changing right now?
It doesn't matter. It's not going to be the way it was. I think it's going to be completely different.
Are you okay with that, or are you upset with it? Because actually, Jess, you did work this.
I work Snow White, yeah.
How does it sit on your attractions for you?
I mean, I don't ride it every time I go. I like it. I don't ride it every time. I don't think it has a good storyline.
Okay, is it better than Pin for you?
Is it better than Pin?
Yeah.
No, I love Pin.
Interesting.
I love Pin. That is, I love that ride. They touch that and I'll be upset.
Ooh, but so much Scary Adventure.
Is it just because he says jackass?
No.
Okay.
But I am still surprised that they have not changed that.
I know, and I love that they haven't.
No, I don't know. I feel like at least with Pinocchio, I get the gist. Like you start with him, when he's doing the show, and then you get captured, and then you escape, and then you go to Pleasure Island, and then you do all this and you do that. Like the storyline follows. With Snow White, it's dwarfs. Dwarf's cottage, Snow White with a candle. Mm-hmm. Then it's the witch. Then you're going through a forest that's scary with crocodiles. And then there's the witch. And then there's the dungeon. And then the witch she changes. Then she is pushed off a ledge the rocks are pushed onto her. And then she dies. And there's the end. And you saw Snow White once.
Okay. Now I don't need to go on it.
Yeah.
I mean, I could have given you a better one if I really thought about it, but.
No.
It's just not. I don't know. I just don't like it.
Okay, so
but I ride it because I worked it, and it is Fantasyland, and that is my land.
And it is one of the ones you have to ride on.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, even
and
I go on. I think I went on it.
I will not go stand in line for an hour to ride this when it comes back up because that's what's going to happen.
What about virtual queuing for it? Would you virtual queue for it? Okay.
Listen.
Would you
do
fast
you want
pass it?
to be welcomed back into this home?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
She would.
I would definitely fast pass it.
Yeah, they're set up a fast pass queue for it.
Oh yeah, right. Okay, so where do you see the future of this attraction in Fantasyland? I mean, is this essential? Because remember, Sam talked about he wouldn't mind if one of those went away.
I am essential.
You are.
Yeah, that is not.
Okay.
If they got rid of it completely, I'd be upset.
Well, okay. That is what you meant by essential.
Precisely.
Like it needs to be there.
It has to be there.
Yeah, no, I agree. It needs to be there.
But if they were going to replace one of those for what did he say? A Frozen thing? Not a Frozen. Or something else. Shoot, what did he say? Was it Beauty and the Beast or something? Or he had mentioned talking about like Pinocchio or something going away for something else.
Mr. Toads. Also,
we talked about Mr. Toad.
Alice.
But Alice they're connected.
Yeah. You have to get rid of that entire building if you did that.
You don't have to get rid of the building. You just
you know what I mean. You have to get rid of.
That's easy.
Yeah.
That's easy. It's all going to be interior.
I don't know. Going back to our prior conversation, no need to revisit. But yeah, it is one of those things. Like, where do you make that call? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
This makes my head hurt.
Yeah, no, and I agree. I think right now with where we're going, we'll see what they do to it. I don't know if they're going to do a massive change to the story. I could be wrong.
I mean, they can't really. They're not going to rewrite the story, but they're going to, I think, incorporate a lot more Snow White and less witch.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? I feel like it's going to be kind of that aspect, and maybe they'll even put the prince in there instead of it just being a painting at the end. Mm-hmm. I mean, I would hope that they're going to use this to their advantage and make it actually worth something.
Yep.
Fair enough.
I'll go check it out once it's done.
Oh, I will too.
Yep.
It'll be interesting to see what they changed. Mm-hmm. I kind of want to go with Jess though, the first time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
And I mean, it'll be interesting to see what they do to the ride vehicles, if they're going to change them. Or if they're going to
I'm going to go with new paint and maybe.
What are they now?
The mine cars.
Oh, mine cars. Okay.
Or mine carts.
Yeah, gotcha.
Yay!
I don't think you can change.
You can change them.
I mean, I
Sure.
know, but they're cool.
Yeah, they're totally cool.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
No, I think the feature is they always have to have Snow White in the park.
Well, yeah.
Something. She's one of the staple
Yeah.
characters. And I mean, but I've said before that if they ever do like a Seven Dwarfs Mine Train or something like that, then I'd be okay with taking Snow White out.
Well,
But-
No, because
Because-
Snow White's not in that. I mean, she is, but
so you would not be okay.
no, Mark.
Okay.
No, Mark.
While I would like a Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, I agree with Jess. You can't do a swap out.
No.
Okay.
No,
Yeah.
this is not a Swippy swap.
Okay. Jess says it's not a Swippy swap.
No.
I agree with Jess wholeheartedly.
Holy
I
crap.
do.
Can
No
we get that
Swippy swap.
on record?
Oh, it is.
It got recorded.
Excellent. Thank you.
Yeah, record it. Remember today, because it's probably the last time for a long, long time.
Oh, yeah.
No, we don't agree on much.
That's real.
Okay. So I don't know what our next attraction is. I'll let you know, but I forget. Anyway, now let's go to the topic which we talked about, our top 5 favorite places to get a drink.
Drinks all around.
An adult beverage at the Disneyland
So we're
Resort.
talking adult beverage?
I
No.
did.
Oh, okay.
Say what?
Next time we can do non-adult, but this time we'll do adult
That
beverages.
doesn't sound like fun, Mark.
Okay. Well, again, we did post this out to our listeners,
Okay.
and let's see what we got.
Yeah.
Let's see what the people have spoken, and
Drinks all around.
I have spoken.
okay. So we want to go to them first or us?
No, them.
Okay.
Always a listener first.
Oh, is it?
Always.
Oh, man, we have a lot. Okay. No, we don't. We have enough. Okay. Disney Millennial Mama.
Hey, girl. Hey.
Who dat?
Who
No,
dat?
We know who that is.
What is up?
I thought you were kidding.
No.
Or I thought you were serious.
I'm like, what?
Come on. She says, I love getting drinks at the Lamplight Lounge in California Adventure. They are delicious, and the atmosphere there is just amazing. I would suggest going during summer, right around sunset. Yeah, that is a very good suggestion. I have not been in there since it's been. I've never had a drink since it's been Lamplight Lounge.
I haven't either. Yeah.
I've been in there to use
Yeah.
the bathroom.
Yeah.
But I never went in there to get a drink yet. But I've been down there when it was Ariel's Grotto. Mm-hmm. Have you been in there to get a drink?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What'd you think?
I like it.
Okay.
I like being able to sit out there on the water and overlook everything.
Okay,
I like it.
solid answer. Okay, Jay Pitty, who dat? Number 1, he said, duh, Trader Sam's, Tango Terrace. Number 2, Smoke Jumpers for Frozen Jack and Coke. 3, Olga's Cantina. 4, Lamplight Lounge. 5, Ballast Point Brewery in downtown Disney. Okay, Joey, very solid answers. We might be revisiting some of those again, I suspect. Yeah, I like all those answers.
Yep.
Although I've never been to Olga's Cantina, and I've not been to Ballast Point. So I can't comment on those yet.
Ballast Point is freaking popping every time.
Always.
Have you
Always.
been there? Oh, okay.
I went in, but I didn't.
Drink?
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, I want to check a lot of places out down there. Nikki Pitts, Carthay Circle Lounge Cathay Circle Lounge became our new favorite. Drinks are more high-end, and it gives you the feels of that era. Like Walt and his friends might come in for a Scotch Mist, known to be his drink. Yes, that's on my honorable mention of places I want to go. I've never been in there to do that, so I want to try that. Thanks for that advice and getting that. First Prime Alpha. Well, I shan't imbibe alcohol due to health reasons, but the Mint Julep Bar is a family tradition and my favorite drink spot. Kind of a hidden gem to its location. One can view the ship sails from there as well. Can't argue with that.
No. I go there a lot.
Oh, yeah, you're just right.
Yep.
Laura Mashion. Last Christmas time, we left the parks for an hour and went to the Grand Californian. The lobby was pretty busy with people checking out the Christmas tree and the gingerbread house, but off. In a quiet corner, we found 4 chairs right in front of a fireplace. We had a glass of wine, relaxed, and it
Great.
felt like we were in a lodge up in the mountains.
Oh, I love that lobby.
like that lobby.
That
Yeah.
lobby is amazing. Yeah.
But that sounds like a really good time.
Oh, yeah.
And that is actually a really good idea to do that. Go to the lodge, hang out there with some wine or something, and just chill.
We have to make that happen.
Yes, or any other drink, but
Right.
that sounds good.
Yep.
Fernando, again, extended review here. Special shout out to the parking lot or hotel pre-party beers. Don't leave your trash in the ground, though. Yes. Number 5, Uva Bar in downtown Disney. It's the outside circle bar looking place, kind of expensive, but it's a
Wasn't bad.
great place to
What do
people
we
watch.
have? What do we have when we went there?
It was like a Mexican lollipop.
Yeah, whatever that was.
That's a drink?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Didn't we have 2?
It was
Yeah, you-
tequila. We might have.
Was it 3?
Yeah, I think
We-
because the third one was a little rough.
No. I had 2. You had 3.
Okay. Yes.
That's what
right.
happened. That's what happened.
It was.
She was buying. I'm like,
what was
okay, I'll
it?
take another one.
Tequila, tahine,
Uh-huh.
watermelon like pucker.
Watermelon
Yeah.
pucker. Yeah.
It's
actually pretty good.
It's a little warm, Mark. It's
Okay.
good.
Okay.
It was pretty good. I'm not a tequila guy, but it was pretty good.
I don't like tequila either.
I know, but you had 3 of them.
Thank you.
Like, remember, we were like, get up and like, oh, wait, one more?
One more? Okay, fine.
One more, and we
One
turn
more.
around, yeah.
Okay, there you go. That's right. Number 4 is Food and Wine Festival. Festival holidays, various stands. It's great because it's a low pressure setting to try something different. Don't like what you ordered? Chug it and go to another one and find something else. Plus, the atmosphere during those times is great. I can agree to that. Number 3, Whitewater Snack, or whatever they're called now. Minimal selection of canned and bottled beer, wine too. But I'm including it because sometimes you just need a break from the hustle and bustle of Disney. It's a quiet place to unwind and have a beer, plus a conversation you can actually hear. Awesome. Number 2, Trader Sam's. It's iconic. Maybe a tad overrated now, but that's not going to stop you or me. You drink your alcohol, that's way too strong. Number 1, Olga's Cantina. Olga's Cantina. It's like Mos Eisley in real life, minus the murder and cutting off limbs. I was against alcohol being served in Disneyland. I love Star Wars, but I wanted to hate this place, but I can't. It's awesome. Drinks are good and kind of fun. Seriously, a good time. Whether you like Star Trek or not, Fuzzy Tauntaun for the win. Stay safe. Go ahead.
He did it on purpose.
Stay safe, everyone. Drink responsibly and insert bad joke about Corona beer and a virus here.
Coronavirus with a lime.
Yeah.
You know they're going to come out with a drink like that. Jules, are you working on one? A Corona drink? A coronavirus drink? Okay.
The Corona antiviral
I don't know, man.
elixir. So you're going to comment about something in there?
No, I just made me laugh that he put Star Trek.
Okay.
Yep.
So those who answered,
Okay.
very, very thankful for you guys, and we hope we continue to add you guys to the show.
Yeah.
Very good answers. Everyone's a winner. All right, so let's do our top 5. Let's go
Okay.
back from 5.
How do you want to go one by one? Like five, like five, 4.
Name the show.
I have no idea.
I don't know.
I don't know.
That's from Psych. The episode from Clue when they try to find the chocolate room. And they go one by one.
Yeah.
Sorry,
We
just
okay
said it, and so I
because we we're in our shelter in place outside of Essential. Jess has done what I was been doing now for a while. Has been rewatching Psych.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, yeah. So do you want to go?
Yeah, let's do
number
fives.
5. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So I know my 5.
I've got mine.
Okay.
So we're going to do 5 and then 4.
4 and then
okay.
yeah. Okay.
And then after that comes 3, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm
Then-
only
I want to
saying
make
Then
sure I
2
got that
and then
right.
1.
and I'm only saying places that I've been to. I mean, I don't want to
me
lie.
too.
Well, yeah,
me
you
too,
can't.
me too, Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Do you
So
wanna go-
1 is
go
our
ahead.
most, like our favorite?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll start with
Our
5.
favorite fave? We're
Yep.
all going to have the same favy fave.
Maybe.
Are you sure?
Maybe.
I
Are
think
you
so.
sure?
I'm
Okay.
pretty
Okay.
sure.
We'll find out. Do you want to bet on it? No, you don't bet. Never mind.
bet.
You can write on
Okay.
Pixar Pal around.
I'll start. My number 5
Okay.
is Splitsville.
Oh, man, we're all not going to be the same. That was my number 1.
Oh, no, it wasn't. But I was there, and I've only been there once, but I was there that night. You and Patrick went on the virtual
The
Star
Void,
Wars,
yeah.
The Void. And if you remember correctly, we sat upstairs, and there was a big glass window.
Looking down. Yeah.
And I thought it was perfect.
Yeah.
You guys took. Were you there when they gave us the extra pour of
Yep.
beer? Okay.
Yeah, I did enjoy that extra pour. Huh.
Yeah, so what happened was I already had a drink out of cider. You guys took off, and they noticed that you guys got the pour and you took it. They gave me another one that night. So I sat there for half an hour drinking
Very
and
cool.
watching downtown, the life of downtown Disney. And I was thinking, man, what a cool spot to be hanging out. Mm-hmm. So I had a really good time up there at Splitsville, and I had a sandwich, I think. I don't know what it was, but I forget. Sliders, I think, is what I had. Anyways, I if you get a chance, you're in downtown Disney, you want something different, go to Splitsville. That's my number 5.
Not bad. I will go with mine now. My number 5 is the Pacific Wharf, the beer, the cart. Yeah.
Oh, the cart.
Yeah, and really only
The Carl Strauss cart.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because the beer is good. And I don't know. I feel like every time I go there, you can kind of grab the beer and kind of either hang out there or kind of go around the corner and go right to Radiator Springs. I don't know. And I don't know. It feels like very, very chill. Mm-hmm. And, there's so much going on in that area of the wharf, with people everywhere. And it's kind of cool. I enjoy it. Like I said, I like going there, and then I've literally been there, gotten at least one beer there every trip the last few times. It just feels like, I don't know why I like it. I don't know. But number 5.
Sure.
Out of many, many things, but yeah, I thought about Uva Bar for a bit, but the help is kind of douchey. But we'll go on from that.
Okay. Awesome.
To be real, I'm not gonna lie. If they were a little bit more that way, I would have probably cracked my top 5. But
Did it impact your tip?
Yeah.
Okay.
I tipped.
No. No, I know,
She
but
wasn't happy with this answer.
no, but it wasn't like you walk away. I never not tip. You to me, like, you start at 20 and you go down. If they fail, you start knocking off.
Oh, see, I just start them low and then I'm just kidding.
No, I do it the other way.
same
Yeah.
Okay,
Anyway,
Jess,
yeah.
number 5.
Number 5, Uva Bar.
No, the Carl Strauss cart.
No way.
Yes.
All right, there we go.
Because, and it sucks because I wish I would have went first. I love it because my favorite thing is to get a beer and then just walk right into Cars Land and just plop my butt down and then watch racers.
Mm-hmm.
And that's my favorite thing to do. Like in the sun. By the way, fun fact, I was in the park 2 years ago today.
Oh,
No,
what?
I was super sad. I know, man. But anyways, that was what we did. Like today, I think it was 2 years ago, was the picture that I took of me at Radiator Springs. Where is it? See?
Oh
This is
yeah,
my favorite
I remember that
thing to
picture.
do.
Yeah.
Oh, you were doing that exactly, yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was doing.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. So I mean, that's my thing to do. So
Okay.
that's my number 5.
Then you want to start with number 4 since you didn't go first last time?
No, it's okay.
Okay.
No, that's a cheap.
Okay.
I can handle myself.
Okay. Number 4 for me, Bayside Brews over at Pixar Pier area. It's over. That's where you get that, or someone got that special drink that I just cannot stand.
The Michelada.
That thing.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's tools of the devil for me. I don't like that. But
no,
they have apple cider there.
You got to be in the mood for the Michelada, their Michelada, but it is pretty good.
Do you like that, Jules? Yeah. That's where I thought. That's my man right there. Does not like Michelada.
You need to be a bit Latino.
Good alcohol doesn't need anything added to it.
Yeah, so that is where they sell the Michelada.
Yep.
Or maybe one of the places, but I don't know they
Yeah.
sell it there. But that's not my jam. I had an apple cider there, a hard cider, I should say, and that was that. And anyways, so that's my number 4.
My number 4. Wow. It just. Oh, it took, like, where did it go? You may appreciate that. The AP Lounge.
Absolutely.
The AP Lounge up above the Wine Country. Yep. That was pretty cool. I mean, the ambiance, the atmosphere was freaking great. You're up above, you're looking down, and the drinks were pretty freaking good.
Okay.
And Jules has recreated that one.
Yeah, that's that old fashioned with the
Yeah,
Pinot and
with a Pinot in it.
Did we have it last time?
the cinnamon
The time before.
Oh yeah.
I mean, fantastic. And then just very chill, and not
And privileged.
not everybody can. And it has nothing to do with it being an AP thing. It has more to do with locale.
Yep.
I really enjoyed that.
The only hang up with that place is that you have to check in.
Yeah.
And it can be quite a bit of a wait.
Yeah.
to
Yes.
check in, 'cause
Yep.
some parties, they bail out early,
Yeah.
so they have to go through every name on
Mm-hmm.
the list. But once you get up there, it's very relaxed. Very, very
Yeah, because
nice to take.
we could have hung out. I would have been good with hanging out there a little while longer too. Yeah.
Probably watch World Color from there.
Oh yeah. Oh, it'd be fantastic. Yeah.
Next time.
Yeah. My number 4 is right there, and that is brand new because we just went. Not my trip. This is the one before. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Hopefully we can go when we all go. We can all get up there.
Yeah. Jazz.
I would have to say probably Steakhouse 55. It's on my 4 because it's expensive. Mm-hmm. But we usually just get a drink and then carry it into Goofy's. So it's just more.
You can do that there?
Or you can order it from Goofy's and they get it and then they bring it to you. You can do that too.
And what drink would you get? Do you have one you?
I just get a glass of wine.
Okay,
Yeah.
I figured, but
I just get a glass of
wanted to
wine with
verify.
dinner.
Yeah.
So, Steakhouse 55 is on my bucket list of places to go.
It's wonderful.
But do they have a dedicated bar there, or do you have to just?
No, there's a bar out front. Like if you pass Goofy's,
Yep.
before you go into Steakhouse, like there's a nice bar with lounge, like with
Oh,
chairs.
cool.
It's nice. It's
Yep.
beautiful.
Didn't we walk by that?
It's right next to Goofy's.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Didn't we walk by?
We absolutely did.
Yeah, and then you were. Yeah, we were talking about like I want to go there.
I
remember.
absolutely want to do it. That's on my list. Okay. Number 3 is oddball because no one's mentioned this yet. It's the coffee house at the Disneyland Hotel.
Oh, I wouldn't have guessed that.
That's where they've got Kahlua coffee there.
Oh.
I've had that, and that's the first place I had a spiked Dole Whip. They were serving them there, and no one's ever in line there because they've got regular drinks and they've got these Kahlua coffees. Those are great, and the spiked Dole Whip. So it's a great place just to grab something there. Of course, you don't have to be staying at the Disneyland hotel, but you can get there. You can just find a bench. They've got several tables outside, but it's great because it's on the other. It is diagonal from Trader Sam's, and it's you can see the pool, of course, and you can hear the music. It's a great place, but limited hours. You're not going to go there in the evening. It's like a morning and early afternoon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So that's
Okay.
number 3.
My number 3 is going to be smoke jumpers.
Ooh.
I thought you'd say that.
Yeah. For the frozen Jack and Coke, I am a Jack and Coke guy all the way.
Okay.
And to get a frozen one is freaking amazing, right?
Pretty good.
Yeah.
I don't even like Jack.
Yeah.
It's good.
It's pretty good.
So that'd be nice on a hot day.
Oh man, perfect. Like,
So
so
you-
you got to have at least one when you go.
Oh well.
Yeah.
So you take it and you walk up to like where over by the Redwood Creek Challenge.
You could do any of that.
And
yeah.
just hang out there in the shade?
Yep. Well, usually I'm
Grizzly,
eating.
is it
usually
Grizzly
I'm-
Peak, right? Is what
yeah.
they're calling it? Okay.
Yeah, I'm usually eating. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm usually eating my macaroni and cheese or my chili or whatever.
How much are those?
The
Jack and Coke, for example.
$10.
Okay.
10 or 12.
I thought it was 12.
12.
Okay.
Yep. Yep. No, I think you're right. I think it is 12.
Do you
Yeah.
give you AP discount on alcohol?
No.
Nope.
Okay.
On food though.
On food.
Yeah.
Okay. Number 3 for you, Jazz.
I can't think of the name of it. The little coffee cart that's right before you go to Paradise Pier.
Oh yeah. The one right on that corner, right? Okay.
Next to like the little pin trading
Dude,
cart.
I
Well,
always
they
want to
do-
stop
they,
there,
They
but
do
I
the same thing like what Mark is saying. They have Kahlua, and so like 13 and I at night get like a Kahlua and coffee and walk around with the.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about now.
yeah,
Like, of
right
course.
before you make that turn into onto the bridge going over. Yeah.
Yep. That's right.
Yep.
I didn't know they had Kahlua there. Oh.
That's yeah.
Okay, now I want to find out what it's called.
Do they have ice drinks there or just like, oh, I'll check that out next time. Okay. That's a good call right there.
Thank you.
All right.
I want to find out what it's called now.
Okay.
I'm working on it though. Hold on.
Okay.
I will find out in a moment.
Ooh, one moment.
Oh, there you are.
Okay. It is, drum roll, please.
Cappuccino cart.
That is so descriptive. Yeah, perfect.
Oh man.
What else would it be?
That is pretty funny. Yeah.
Okay. My number 2 is the Wine Country Trattoria.
Oh.
I went there last time with my sister. We had a charcuterie board and some wine. And that we did not get to the AP Lounge because of a 2-hour wait, so we sat below. Anyways, it was actually really, really beautiful there. Just watching people and good. It was a good time of the evening, and conversation was good, and it was nice. So I'd highly recommend doing that.
The atmosphere in that general area is freaking amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, when you're walking up, you'll have the different grapes, and then they have all the little info about the grape and what it does and what wine. And I'm like, man, I mean, if you're a wine novice, I mean, they do a lot to kind of get you like, this is why wine's kind of cool. Yeah. No, I totally agree. That's pretty cool.
Yep.
My number 2?
Yes, sir.
My number 2 is Oga's. Oga's Cantina. Yeah. Did you think it was going to be my number 1?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, I didn't think it was. But I knew it'd be.
We all have. Well, no, we don't. But
Okay.
we're. Yeah.
Yeah, the atmosphere is freaking amazing. I mean, there is no other bar like it anywhere other than Florida. Yeah, the atmosphere is great. The drinks are really good.
What do you recommend?
The jet juice, as per usual.
Jess is saying no.
Yeah, no, it is really good. Fuzzy Tauntaun's good. The I
like
can't think
the
of the other
fuzzy
one.
tom-tom.
The Jedi mind trick.
No.
I don't know the names.
I can't remember. I can't remember what it's called.
I don't know.
You get the mug, the cup with it. It's
They give you a souvenir mug there?
yeah, one. Yeah, I forgot what drink it is now. Holy crap! Oh well.
Okay, so what's wrong with the jet fuel?
I just don't like it.
Okay.
I
It's
think
bourbon.
I think it tastes like rubbing alcohol.
No,
And then that's far fetched because it's not vodka. It's a dark liquor,
it's bourbon.
but it just tastes like fine. It tastes like fuel.
Mm.
But better.
Drink the Coruscant cooler from the book.
Coruscant cooler.
That's good.
That's another bourbon drink.
So
Yeah,
Fussy
I didn't
Tauntaun.
like that one either.
Which is the one that makes your mouth numb?
Fuzzy Tauntaun.
Is it worth the experience?
Yeah.
Okay.
You definitely need to do that. Everybody needs to experience the Fuzzy Tauntaun at one
You
point.
have to.
Okay, I'm gonna do that next
Great.
time. And do any of these drinks? Can you buy a souvenir glass?
The only one, and I'm trying to
He's
trying
trying
to
to
find
figure
the
out the
drink
name.
right now.
Do they do like a big old spiel about it when you get it, like
No.
bang drums and
No.
everything? Okay.
No, not at all.
Okay, good. I don't like hearing that fanfare.
Hold on, let me.
He's looking.
God, you take
Well, Jess, you can go ahead and tell us your number
long.
2.
Trader Sam's.
Oh, Trader Sam's. This is a surprising switch right here.
Shocker. Yeah, Trader Sam's. It's amazing.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
It's
I mean,
great. It's great if you want $37 drinks.
Well, I mean, that's like the highlight is going with Mark and seeing his face when he.
Oh my
sees
gosh.
the check for his. No, it's the drinks are great. The atmosphere is wonderful.
Yes.
It's you still get the Disney vibe, but it's more of like that adult loungy kind of vibe, and it's not like a straight bar atmosphere.
That is true.
You know.
Yep.
So it's nice. I really like it.
Okay, that's your number 2. Bless you.
Bless you.
Here's the Clorox wipe.
Yeah, it's not on there.
Okay.
It's not in there anyway.
Well, you'll find out this mystery drink.
Yep.
Okay, so my number 1 actually is Trader Sam's / Tangaroa Terrace. I will admit that I've gone into Trader Sam's twice, felt a bit overwhelmed because it's crowded and you can't find a place to sit. So we end up pulling up in the outside lounge area. I guess it's one area now, Tangaroa Terrace and Trader Sam's. Mm-hmm. And to me, it's super fantastic. The music, the cool, relaxed vibe. Everyone's having a good time. There's no pretense going on there.
Well, the last time we were there, it was raining, so we're all sitting outside. I'm getting wet, and it was just really cool.
Yeah.
It's a good vibe.
Yep.
Okay, so that's my number 1.
Okay.
Absolutely worth it. To leave the park for a few hours and come back. Yeah.
All right, Udi Booty.
You're number 1.
Mine would be
Here's my surprise face.
Black Spire. No, I'm kidding. I was gonna throw one. You have no idea what I'm talking about. No, it'd be Trader Sam's.
That's why I
in
told
Tangaroa,
you
yeah.
we were all going to be the same.
Yep. Yeah, no, and for everything that Mark said, the atmosphere is pretty unique. It's very cool, very chill. I love that it's very, very laid back.
Very laid back.
Yeah, and then nobody I never feel rushed to get out of there.
Ever.
You can freaking throw your feet up and you find your corner and be like, bring another round, and
And they've got live music.
yeah, and then they'll come out and whatever. I mean,
Ooh, and the appetizers.
they're good too.
The
those-
green beans.
The Korean beans.
Oh,
those-
you like
God,
'em.
They're
Yeah,
so good.
The ones you mean the panko crested ones?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, isn't that the best?
Yes, they are so good.
Love
I wanted
those.
them so bad last time, and I did not order them because I was crazy.
Crazy. But that's how it goes.
Yeah, but that is my number one. Yeah, you have to, it becomes one of those things that if you don't go at least once, a trip feels off. Yeah. And then on top of it, my last trip I was there with the
Fernando.
Well, that, but no, I'm talking about when we were hanging out with Joe. We had a lot of people that were bounding for Adventureland Day.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
And then you have that vibe, and you're like it heightens everything. Yeah.
All right, Jazz number one.
Anybody want to take a guess?
Olga's Cantina.
Wine Country.
Wine Country.
Oh, what did you say? Well, we have not said.
You
either
didn't
of
say
those.
Olga's Cantina.
No.
Not
but
yet,
it's not
or
going to be.
Wine Country.
I doubt
didn't
it.
say Wine Country.
Yeah, I doubt it would.
I'd be shocked it was Olga's Cantina. Wouldn't you?
I would be.
Okay.
And then Wine Country, did it regain your?
Oh, that's the question. Has it regained her trust?
It did.
Because she did order. The food was not good, but the drinks have always been on
Exactly.
point.
Wine Country.
Wine Country.
I guess I'm going to go with Wine Country now. Yes. Yeah.
Carthay.
Oh, good answer. So tell me
Boo.
why, because that is on my list of I wrote that under my places to go. It's Carthay Circle.
It is Udi's favorite word. Very immersive.
Oh, that's
Mark's favorite word.
Mark's favorite word. I'm sorry. It takes you back into that time, that era, and
Okay.
the pictures alone. I get every photo of Walt. Not every, but there's all these photos of Walt, and it's a very peaceful. There are no children running around downstairs, which is great. And it's a very relaxing time. And they do like signature, special holiday drinks and things like that. It's just so good. Like Shannon and I, we just want to get dressed up and all dolled up and just go there.
and this is the lounge, not the restaurant.
Not the restaurant.
Okay.
The lounge.
So now
And their appetizers are so good.
so this is where those the bread is, right? There's the appetizer. It's some sort of bread, like jalapeno bread or something. Okay, now I'm drawing a blank.
I don't.
Okay,
I don't recall that.
then what is the appetizer you're talking about there?
They have two different types of sushi rolls, but they're not necessarily sushi, but they're kind of in that form.
Okay.
And then what did we have? I think it was wings that we've had from there, and then their flatbreads are to die for.
The flatbread pizzas. Oh, okay.
Yep. That's my number one.
So they also
Where do we get flatbread from? Where was it? Where were they?
We got those from Red Rose.
From? Okay.
Oh yeah, that's
can
right.
remember.
Those are good.
They were
Well,
good.
I haven't had them.
I
yet.
enjoyed them.
Yeah, they were good.
By the way, the drink is the Yub Nub. This is one I couldn't remember.
The Yub Nub. So
Yub
what's so
Nub.
good about that?
You get a cool souvenir mug for a mere $32.
Oh, Mark, it's not 37.
It's $5 cheaper.
There you go.
Or maybe it is 37. I don't remember. But yeah, I will be getting that next time I go. My next
Yeah.
trip, I will get one.
Okay.
It has a Battle of Endor on it, man.
A Battle of Endor.
The Battle of Endor on the souvenir mug,
Okay. Well, you gotta get
and
it.
and it's tiki style. It was pretty cool. But anyway, yeah.
About Carthay Circle, they have an upstairs outdoor patio, right? Have you seen that thing?
Yeah, it's newer.
Have you been up there? Okay, how do you get up there?
It's that's not newer. I'm sorry. The downstairs patio that they were working on last time, because they were closed for refurb.
Yeah.
That's new. Up there is something to do, I believe, with
APs, right?
no, not. Oh my gosh, why? Preferred seating, premier seating for paint the night or for things like that when they
Oh.
or electrical light parade when they were doing that.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I believe. Don't quote me on it.
Okay. Well, I gotta try that for sure.
I would.
Yeah, I mean that is on my list.
That corner, where it is, it's great. I like it too. I mean, I've never been in it, but every time we're walking by it, I'm like, I want to go in. Yeah.
Do you have to dress nice to go there, or that's what you want to do?
That's what we want to do.
Okay.
I'm down. I'll do one day.
Just for fun, just once.
We'll go. We will. I know. Here. Are you ready for the plan?
Ready.
We'll
No, thank you.
have. No. Listen. We will go, enjoy the park, and then we'll get a res, and then we'll go before our res. We'll go back to the hotel, get dressed up, and then go, and then walk in.
To Carthay Circle.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Then
There's
when
some-
we're done, We can go out and change back in.
There you go.
No, I wouldn't.
So yeah, I'm adding that to my list. I'm also adding the Uva Bar. I always want to go there. I've never been in there. I've never seen. I mean,
We'll go with you, but you have to take a tequila shot with us.
I'll do it.
Excellent.
Okay.
Done. You heard it. Everybody, you heard it.
So there, I want to try that. And there's a restaurant that's right next to it, which is the restaurant for it.
Right. I've never been up there.
It's with a C.
I haven't either. Yeah.
Cathal? No.
Not.
What is it?
TAL.
Catal? Yeah, Catal.
Spanish.
I want to go in there too.
Never been.
So Uva Bar is on my list of places I want to go. All right, so Cafe Circle.
And Oga's.
Yeah, oh yeah. Well, yeah. I don't have. I guess I don't have a choice about that.
You know,
one.
the funny part is that every time I've gone, it's been in the morning. I think, when did we go?
went. It was 8:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
And you were getting belted up at that point.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Broke a glass that day, too.
Oh, yeah. Who did that?
Did you throw it at somebody? Oh, Udi.
Udi, I moved the glass, acknowledged the glass.
Yep.
And he went, yeah, cool, backhand.
Yep.
Pretty much.
Totally what happened.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right on. Well, that is our list of our top 5 places to get a drink in the Disneyland Resort.
Drinks all around.
Comment when you hear the show if you don't agree or do you want some more information on
Or one you think we forgot or missed. Yeah.
Yes, because there's bound to be several.
Oh, right.
Yep. Okay.
Oh, we did forget one.
Which one?
The LTP Hideaway.
Oh, always an honorable.
That's an honorable
Oh yeah, that's
where
where
we
we
are.
are.
Yeah.
We didn't even need to mention that one.
Because that's the best place to get a drink.
Exactly.
Yes. All right, LTP listeners. I was going to say, that's going to wrap up episode 105. 106, I don't know yet what we're doing. We'll come up with something. We'll let you know. We'll let you know when you hear it. Just to give you a quick heads up, we will be starting at some point next couple of months or so. We're going to be starting up our YouTube channel again. We have one. But we're thinking about doing like a once a month live show where we can only do it for like an hour or so, and we're just gonna talk. We're gonna have a chat. We'll get your questions and maybe interact with you guys in a different way. So it'll hopefully be it'll be the 3 of us, but we'll try to get other people on because we know some people that do shows locally. We can get them on. Maybe have a guest on too. That's a listener who lives close. There's a few, and it's just another way to interact with everyone.
Yep.
And so it's not going to be taking place of our audio stuff. It just another way.
Yep.
So when we figure that out, we'll let you guys know. We need you guys to subscribe. All right. Between now and then, Jess, where can people find you?
Let's see. Instagram is Storybook Jess. My Facebook is Jessica Farfan. Please send me a message if you are a listener, because I will not accept your friend request if I don't know who you are, because there's some crazy people out there.
Crazy.
And then my Snapchat code is on my Instagram, way down, and I do not tweet. That's about it.
Okay. Udi for more witty banter.
You can find me on all of my socials, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat. All HAXGOALIE, Hacks Goalie. And you can also find me on my other show, The Mando Show. We should have actually an episode. By the time you hear this, we should have another one out. We're talking rumors and Clone War episodes. Yeah, and we're trying to get onto the podcast stage for Celebration, because
I heard
that will be going off as normal. And I want to throw this last thing in before we go. We're going to keep on talking about the park. We're going to keep on moving forward. Just know, everybody, that we all have people on that we know, that we love and care about, that can be more affected by what's going on right now. So I know my parents are up in age, and we all have people that we love and care that are going to be out there and be of the more of the group that can be more harshly affected by what's going on. So just me reminding everybody, you don't need to hear it from me, but I just feel like I need to take care of yourselves, take care of the people you love, like we need to tell you, but and don't freak out. I know I'm not. I've been more freaked out about a lot of other things. I'm very calm about everything, and we're gonna make it through. That is what we do here. For everybody who's listening to us, not in the continental United States, that's what we do here. Our country, for all of our fighting back and forth. Moments like this is when we all come together, and we are. And we're going to use, and then the LTP here, we're going to use our vehicle here and Disney to just take a break from that. That's why we're not going to talk about it very much, because we want to be a break from that because we're getting inundated. So I just want to say we're not going to talk about it a lot. We want to be away from that because we don't need, you don't need to hear from us how to take care of yourself and tell people.
No.
But that being said, we appreciate everybody like always, and take care of yourselves because we all need each other. So yeah,
we do.
Yep.
Good. You stole a lot of my thunder. So
Sorry,
exactly what Udi said. No, just to reach out to us, you can send us an email at info@leavingtodaypodcast.com, and you can follow us on Instagram at Leaving Today Podcast. And with that, people, we no matter where you guys are, we consider you part of the LTP family. Feel very humbled and grateful and appreciative that you take time to listen to us every 2 weeks. We carry on about nonsense, about chicken salads and everything like that. Well, sorry, that's just me. That's my other podcast. Yes, it's Mark's Jack in the Box reviews.
The most comprehensive list of Jack in the Box pricing in the greater Sacramento area.
Yeah, I'll be reviewing the Jack in the Box on Fair Oaks and Greenback in about 25 minutes. It's about a 2-hour show, so it's great. No, seriously, listeners, you mean everything to us. We love you guys, and be safe. Just we want to see you guys in the parks. We want to meet you, hang out, and do all that great stuff.
We will get there.
We will get there. So until then, reach out if you need to. We want you to. And take care. We'll see you guys at the parks.
Bye-bye.
See ya.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Disneyland is now in its normal operating day. We hope you enjoy your visit to the Magic Kingdom and that the memories you've made will bring you back again soon.
I will give you one.
Okay.
No, this is not a swippy swap. You have to give me 2.
Nope.
One from the back. But you make me hot. It's so close, I can feel it. I'll show you my monkeys.
Your what?
My monkeys. But then when you pet her, she bites you.
Oh, well, that I have no control over.
Why you gotta ruin everything? Wow, these are smaller than I thought.
That's what she said. Put your phone away from your stuff. I like cake for the 3 of us.
I know.
Jessica Aurora Farfan.
No.
What are you doing?
Definitely not.
Kitty. It's like a breath of fresh air.
Boy, was my face red.
Can we do that again?